Well, hello everyone. This is Carrie Beck with Life Skills Leadership Summit and How to Homeschool My Child. And I'm really excited to be here tonight. This whole weekend I've been putting up posts about life skills and about leadership skills. And I want to sort of just summarize a lot of what I've been talking about because for some of you, you are probably saying, my kids aren't going to be CEOs. They're not going to be president of the United States. They're probably not going to be mayor of the city they live in or city council. Why should this matter so much? Well, let's talk about what leadership is. And then some of this has to do with some of the questions that you've been asking. So do that. And then I'm going to announce our 5 giveaway winners as well, because if you didn't know it, I'm giving away 5 giveaways to our all access pass. And as I speak, I think I'm going to put in the comments where you could still enter that. So let me see if I didn't pull that up very quickly, but I think it's right here. And as I talk about that, I am going to talk about leadership, but just so you know, one of the things that we are doing with Life Skills Leadership is we've got a swag bag that gives you $400 in resources. We're working with Unbound, which is a nonprofit. It seems like there it is. I was going to say every single post I'm seeing of ours is not the giveaway. So let me put in the comments. Well, it's not even letting me get to the comments. Wonder why that is. Well, no idea. See more. Okay. Comments. It's not letting me. Oh, well. If you get to in here and you search, you can do that because I'll keep looking at that page. There is a actual post that you can enter to win one of our all access passes. You can also get a free ticket. But let's talk about leadership first, then we'll talk about the Life Skills Leadership Summit. Because some of you are saying, my kid's not going to be CEO and they're not going to be this, that, or the other. Leaders are leaders of an organization. A marriage is an organization of 2 people. A family is an organization of 3, 4, 5, 10 people. Who's the leader of a family? The mom and the dad. A homeschool is an organization. And who is leading that homeschool, that organization? You are. I say that to say you are right now in leadership position. And I'm going to guess that your kids are going to grow up to be leaders as well. They may not be CEOs. They may not be a president of an organization. They may not be the mayor, but they are going to be leaders. I would say 99% of the kids here will grow up and get married and have kids. And that is a leader. You will need to be able to lead as well. So we need to take a step back and think, are we going to raise our kids to be a leader of a healthy organization or a dysfunctional organization? So I believe that too often homeschoolers and moms or teachers, school teachers, are just rush, 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 rush. Got to get everything done. Every curriculum needs to be checked off before the end of the year. And what are you doing? You're not focusing on what is most important. That checkbox, you are doing exactly what our culture says. Our culture is a culture of productivity. We're all worried about producing kids that can go off and be in the job market. But did you know, I had read a statistics that many of our top 500 Fortune companies are hiring kids today based on their character and then training the skill. What do we do a lot of times in education? We train for the skill and then hopefully we'll get the character and the leadership and the life skills along the way. And I think what we need to do as homeschool moms is we need to change our mindset, our paradigm, what is up here. And we need to quit following that public school of getting on that conveyor belt. Stage 1, doing everything the same way, testing them. Check off, check off, check off. Move to station 2. Check off, check off. Move to station 3. 12 stations, 12 years, 12 grades. That is what we tend to do. And the reason I even bring this up is you would not believe how many comments here in this group and in my own personal Facebook group, How to Homeschool My Child in Facebook, says, well, I really want to do life skills, but I don't think I have time because I've got so much of this curriculum. Well, who is binding you up to follow this curriculum? You are. And I think it has to do right here. So one of the best things that I think you can do is retrain this mind. and think a little differently. Hop off that conveyor belt and start to think differently. Now, some of you have asked a good question, like, how do I get my kids to get away from the core, whatever they're called, core, y'all can write it in the comment box. Well, I can't even read the comments right now. Core Essentials Core Curriculum. That's what it is. I've been away from public schools for a while. The core curriculum. How do I get away from that and then give them leadership and life skills? I will say it all starts right here. It all starts in your mind. You've got to choose to jump off the conveyor belt. Theodore Roosevelt said this, and I want to share this before we go any further. There we go. I got a new background. Got rid of the snow. This is our leadership background. It's not really leadership. I really wanted to get one that said leadership, but it was coming from China. It wouldn't be here till March, and that was a month ago. So I chose something fun and colorful. So let's look at this. Theodore Roosevelt says, to educate a person in mind, but not in morals, is to educate a menace in society. And let's just look at one example, Nazi Germany. Did you know that the people that supported and founded Nazi Germany, can't even talk, dealing with the character of our kids and real life skills. And I consider character a life skill that we all need to be dealing with. If we are only dealing and teaching the mind, then we're not dealing with the morals and the character and the life skills our kids need. And all we're doing is developing a menace for society. When I read this, a few weeks ago, it really stuck with me. And I thought, this is what we need for our leadership. Theodore Roosevelt's one of the greatest leaders that we had here. Now, you may still be going, I don't know. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about this at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, and 5 o'clock Pacific in our kickoff with Carrie. So you're going to hear a little bit of the same thing, not exactly. But I do want to share one more quote that I'm going to share over there tonight because I think it is so important. I've talked about leadership. I've talked about character. I believe leadership development and character development are one and the same, and that's what we need. So when you are saying you don't have time, you don't know how to do this, I believe if you are just training your kids in godly character, you are taking the first step in leadership. Yesterday, I talked about the 4 steps in raising Christian leaders. What was step 1? A godly character foundation. The foundation of our house, the foundation of our children needs to be character. And if you have a 14-year-old that doesn't have character, that is the first place to start. Now, the second thing about leadership I want you to come away with is what John Maxwell has to say. He says, leadership, okay, I'll hold it there. Let's see if that helps. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing else. That is what leadership is. So if you are thinking, oh, my kids aren't going to be leaders, your kids are going to influence. Are they going to influence well? Are they going to influence for Jesus Christ? Or are they going to not? They're going to be a dysfunctional organization as a dysfunctional leader. Because they are going to influence. I will tell you right now, husbands and wives influence each other. Moms and dads influence each other and their kids. You influence the people that are around you, your neighbors, your church, your community group, your life group, whatever. We all influence. How are we going to influence? Are we going to prepare our kids to influence well? Now, I have been talking about this because starting tonight, but really formally tomorrow, we have our Life Skills Leadership Summit. And it is over 60 workshops. I have 34 speakers. They've been in our community group, interacting, talking to you. We have 2 tracks. We have the leadership track. We have the life skills track. And get this, I want your teens to come. We have sessions specifically for your teens, like Office Docs 101 and some self-care things and time management. We have tools for your kids to use, business skills. There are some real skills, real life skills, communication, relationship building. There's a lot of things in there for teens as well. Now, I will say the leadership track is more for moms as far as leadership education. But when we get to the day on independent learning, how to think, how to make wise decisions, your teens should be joining in on that as well. So I just would encourage you, if you have not gotten your free ticket yet, it's free. You don't even have to pay a penny. You could start tonight. We've got a kickoff. I'm going to share some more things about leadership, and I'm going to tell you how do you get the most out of the whole week so that you can plan and be prepared and be organized. So that starts in about 45 minutes is when it's going to start. And so I would invite you to come to that. You can sign up and get your free ticket at lifeskillsleadershipsummit.com/top for top picks, top all lowercase. I would put that in the comments, but for some reason my thing is not working. So I'll do it as soon as we're done. You can go get your free ticket. Now, I will say if you're afraid that you're going to miss them, you can also get an all-access pass. Tonight is the last night you can get that all-access pass for only $29. Tomorrow, it goes up to $35. So if you're interested, there's some benefits for getting the all-access pass. And one of those is you get instant VIP access to every one of the workshops. You don't have to wait every day for them to come out. You also get a bonus package for $215.98. And this is, I should have the list, but I don't. Well, actually, I do have the list. So let me just tell you. This is some of the things that you will be getting in it. You'll in that, and it's completely free. These are courses that actually sell. I'm not giving you freebies and adding them up to $200. You're getting an eBay reseller mini course from Abby Banks. You're getting 10 weeks of Shakespeare online course from Gina. Cultivating Your Homeschool Monthly membership, a free month of that. Mastering Handwriting, Career Choices, and the College Decision Personal Economic Model book. There's a whole section in our life skills on money management. Jesus talked about money more than anything else, and so I think that's important. A weekly prayer journal for you and your teens to use. Emotion coaching, being compassionate with your kids. Restful Tides of Thought, renewal for the homeschool mom, and a free mini course to create your own homeschool why. Those are all included. If you bought them individually, they were $215.98. They are included in your $29 all access pass. So you can get that. If you go sign up for the bonus for the free class, you'll immediately get to the next page and you can grab your all access pass if that's something you want. The other thing that we are doing this year that's a little different than most of the other ones, every morning at 10 o'clock Eastern time, I will come on live. I'm going to give you about a 10-minute devotional sort of encouragement thing about the topic we're talking about. I will have a giveaway. I will go over the day, and we have surprises all week long. And one of the only ways you're going to find out about them is if you pop in to our morning daily kickoff. So those are just some things that will help you. I've been talking about leadership and life skills. We want to give you the tools. These experts are, the speakers are experts in the areas that they are talking in. And we have over 300 years of homeschooling and parenting experience as well. Probably more parenting. I only asked for homeschooling years. So now, before we leave, let me find my list and let me make sure of what we have. I'm going to see if anyone else signed up for our giveaway in the last few minutes and be able to be sure that we get everyone included. Okay, I think let's look right here one more time. And then let's make sure. Okay, we're going to double check. Okay, we're going to make some choices. All right, these are the winners. We have 5 passes that we are going to give away. If you have already paid for the all access pass, I will refund you, but it may take a day or two to be able to do that because we're just sort of covered up in getting things ready for tomorrow morning. You will get refunded if you've already bought the all access pass. The first all access pass goes to Jennifer Boyer. If you're here, leave a comment. Even though I can't read them, I'm so sorry. You've won the first one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one goes to Sherry Joyner. So you have won pass number 2. Okay, the next pass goes to Susan Wilson Toller. Congratulations. You will also get it. I will need y'all each to message me your email address on Teachable, the one that you signed up for your free pass, and then I can enroll you in the all access pass. The next one goes to Mariska Denby. So you have won as well. Congratulations. And the last one goes to Jill Camacho. All right, those are our 4. Jennifer Boyer, Sherry Joyner, Susan Wilson Toller, Mariska Denby, and Jill Camacho. Congratulations, y'all have won our 5 all access passes. Send me a message, and I will definitely, if you're not already in the all access pass, I will enroll you tonight so you have access instantly to everything. If you've already gotten it, please give us a day or two to refund you, because we have speakers and commissions, and I've got to work out all the details for that. So if you have any questions, leave them here. I am taking any questions about leadership and life skills, and we are posting them in the group. That group is facebook.com/groups/how to homeschool my child. You can get in there right now, and you can be a part of it, and you can have access to our speakers. Thanks so much for spending time with me. I'm sorry I couldn't see the comments or see if y'all have any questions. I've got to get that fixed because I'm going on in about 40 minutes in the other group. Kickoff starts in 40 minutes, and I want to see you there. Thanks so much. I'm Carrie Beck with Life Skills Leadership Summit and How to Homeschool My Child. Y'all have a great evening.